Welcome back to SportsZone with your favorite baseball segment, Getting to Third Base. I'm joined by Kristen and Aviva. And today, we're going to talk about a myriad of topics. First, the Players Union has been hinting at a strike coming up. Kristen, how do you feel about that happening?
So I think that it's definitely warranted for some of the players to feel this way, that they need to go on strike. There are so many major league teams that still have not signed anybody this offseason. And there are a lot of big name players who have yet to be signed. Jake Arrieta is a big name pitcher in the MLB who still hasn't been signed. And then Eric Hosmer and Mike Moustakas both also haven't been signed, which is really surprising to a lot of people. And I think especially the Mets needed somebody to play infield, and a lot of people thought that they were going to go after a big name like Moustakas or Hosmer, but they took a different route and they signed Todd Frazier. And Todd Frazier took a pay cut to play with the Mets. He's taking a lot less money than the Yankees were paying him. But in that situation, I think it was definitely warranted for him to be paid less money because he is a very average player in the MLB. He doesn't really exceed any expectations. So I think in that case, it was warranted for him to be paid less money. But I think in the case of a lot of these big-name players who still haven't been given contracts yet, I think it's going to be very interesting to see going forward if the dysfunction continues.
It really is very interesting to take a look at it in the context that when the CBA is up, the players will probably ask for it to be redone and the owners will be hesitant. So who knows what's going to happen down the road. It's been a slow offseason. But yesterday, one player did sign. Yu Darvish signs with the Cubs. Viva, tell me more about that.
I think it's a really good deal for the Cubs. Yu Darvish got 6 years, $126 million. I think he's really gonna help the Cubs pitching staff get to the next level, win the NL Central. Yu Darvish played on the Texas Rangers for 4 years before last year going to the LA at the trade deadline. People think that he was tipping pitches during the postseason, so I think he wants to redeem himself in playing for the Cubs, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see how he's going to elevate that team.
Definitely stepping into the ace role that Jake Arrieta left open when he left. You know, this has been such a slow offseason, but as well, we do have the Miami Marlins really blowing up their team by trading away Giancarlo Stanton, Christian Yelich, and Marcell Ozuna. Now, a few weeks ago, before the winter break, I did predict that Stan would go to LA, and I would like to apologize. I didn't know that Jeter would sell him to New York for so little money and prospects, so I take that on me. But the Brewers sweeping in and really saving Miami from being made fun of for giving them a decent prospect overhaul in exchange for Christian Yelich, a great player. And it'll be interesting to see how Miami continues to rebuild, already trading away 4 of their top 5 players, JT Realmuto being the last one left. So that's going to be interesting how he plays out, considering he demands a trade. Now, that's all we got today from Getting to Third Base. Stay tuned for SportsZone next.